My name's Anjlie Gupta. My project is entitled Students Against Stress, and basically I worked in 4 mediums: a Tumblr account, a photo essay, a brochure, as well as a video, and I created all of these to help college students learn how to identify signs of stress as well as how to deal with that stress. So I've got a lot of helpful links to sites that kind of describe, what are the symptoms of stress, what are some ways you can deal with stress, as well as some individual posts about, say, time management or stress relief through art or different ways you can deal with stress. I'm very proud of the video I created. First, I kind of just talk a little bit about my project. It's a compilation of a lot of interviews I conducted of other college students, so kind of getting their perspective on what they think stress is, as well as their advice on how they would deal with that stress. Another component that I worked on was my brochure. So it has information on what stress is, why it's so important to deal with that in college, how to kind of identify some of the symptoms of stress as well as some of the consequences of stress, to kind of emphasize why stress is bad and why college students should be paying attention to their stress levels and trying to deal with that issue. And then the final component of my project was a photo essay. So with that, I just kind of wanted to take more of an artistic approach and kind of depict, it basically follows one college student. She starts off her year creating her goals stress-free, but slowly her work starts piling up. She starts getting very stressed, and she hits rock bottom, but then after that she kind of realizes, with the help of her friends, like how to deal with that stress, and she starts scheduling, making time to sleep, and finally she's able to kind of overcome that stress and achieve those goals that she started off with in the beginning of the year. I chose this topic basically because I came from a very high-performing high school, and at that high school stress was definitely reality. It's kind of continued in college, and I've seen that stress affects a lot more students in college, just because I think we have to suddenly deal with a lot more pressures. I mean, not only are the academics harder, but suddenly you have a lot more personal responsibilities, you're in an entirely new environment, you're completely independent. All stress isn't bad, of course. I mean, stress is, it kind of gets you pumping, ready to do things, but the thing is that having a continuous amount of stress can be really bad for your body and really bad for your health. I'm definitely going to continue this project, keep up everything, and hopefully take the project to the next step. And with the brochures, try to get that implemented in the student counseling center, having more workshops about stress and dealing with stress for students, and maybe creating in their welcome packet for freshmen, incorporating some of this information about stress, fixing a personal barrier that opens up so many doors for what more you can achieve in the world. So that's why I think stress is a very important first step for people to take before they can really start making other changes in the world.